Dead week at the store.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call of members.
Gary Roth.
Here.
Anthony Grass. Carl Kinski.
Here.
Justin Donovan.
Here.
Gina Bryant.
Here.
Kathy Waltz. Amanda Hutchings.
Here.
Joe Prince. We have quorum.
Approval of the agenda. On the agenda, we have discussion of comprehensive plan. And the city of St. Genevieve is requesting approval of a subdivision for the parcel located at the north side of the 500 block of Progress Parkway.
Motion to approve.
A motion?
Second.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the minutes from May 5th, 2022.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
A motion and second. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Election of officers.
So, yes, we need to elect a chairperson and secretary.
Do we always have a secretary?
I don't know, but if you read the ordinance, that's how it's supposed to be.
Got you.
So I gave you kind of a script, but just need to nominate. If there's competition, then we would need to have a vote. If we want to just nominate and then cease and elect by acclamation, you have all that verbiage right there in front of you.
So Gary, do you want to stay?
I'm fine with it.
Okay, then I'll nominate Gary.
Second. Do you need a second?
No,
No. Oh, okay.
But we got one for good measure now.
Yeah.
but
Good
then
practice.
you would go down to the, unless somebody else wants to, you would make the next motion there.
Okay, I would move that that the nomination cease and we elect by acclamation Gary as the chairperson.
Now do we need a second?
Yes,
Second.
good job, Gina.
Thanks. You're welcome.
We have a motion and a second to elect by acclamation Gary Roth as chairperson of St. Genevieve Planning and Zoning. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Now we have a secretary, which I'm not sure what those duties are besides just being the secretary, since I'm taking the minutes.
Who is the secretary now?
I cannot answer that
I
question.
don't know that we have one.
Well, whoever it is, they're doing a
It's
great
very
job.
ceremonial.
They're doing it.
As the treasurer, huh?
Make a motion to nominate Amanda.
Second. Oh, I guess I can't, I guess we don't need a second for that.
You moved right up the ladder there, didn't you?
Politics.
All right, well, thanks a lot for that. I have no idea what my duties are, but.
Nobody else knows
We
either.
don't know either.
So I would move that nominations cease and we elect by acclamation Amanda as the secretary of the St. Genevieve Planning and Zoning Commission.
Second.
You okay with that, Amanda?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Don't let it go to your head.
So we have a motion to elect Amanda Hutchins by acclamation as Secretary of St. Gen Planning and Zoning, and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Task completed.
So now, clarification, now that you've done this, since you only have a president and a secretary, if the president's not here, then your other board member or the official is the secretary. So guess who gets to run the meeting?
Had to stick that in there.
Now you tell us.
Yeah,
Now you tell us.
Hey,
It's all here in black and white, no problem.
Yeah,
But at
no.
least you brought it up after we elected.
Right.
So Amanda, you'll need to hold Gary to the fire and get into these meetings.
Okay, yeah, trial by fire for me, for sure. Yeah.
Introduction of evidence.
We have the municipal ordinances, comprehensive plan, the staff report is in the center of the table that I think I got to you last Friday, and so are the coordinating documents.
Make a motion to approve or accept documents.
Second?
Guess there's nobody.
Are you
happy you're
seconding
not
or
gonna
you
speak on it.
I'm asking.
Okay. I'll second it.
Oh.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizen input. Sir, would you like to?
You need a roll call on that, Gary.
I'm on the agenda.
No, it's just a yea or nay, isn't it? Old business, discussion of the comprehensive plan.
Just a quick FYI, we have reached the first point of public meetings. So those meetings are scheduled for August 29th at 6 p.m. and then August 30th at 10 a.m. The steering committee is all invited to that to listen to any public feedback. You all are also invited if you want to come, but those meetings will be here. Again, August 29th at 6 and August 30th at 10 a.m. Thanks.
Is that progressing on schedule?
We are maybe a couple weeks behind, but we should be still on track to finish in approximately 18 months.
Cool.
Yep.
New business, the City of St. Genevieve is requesting approval of a subdivision for the parcel located on the north side of the 500 block of Progress Parkway.
So this is the land we've been talking about for potentially a subdivision down the road. And one of the steps we should have taken was divide this large parcel that was owned by the Archdiocese into two parcels, one that they traded with us and one that would remain with them. So we're kind of catching up because we currently own this parcel but need to go through this process.
Oh, okay.
Does that explain it?
Yes.
And then you have the plats there in front of you. Basically, the 49, I believe, .04 acres that show there belong to the city now. The rest of it obviously will continue to belong to the Archdiocese. And Happy's here to answer any questions.
So we don't have anybody who's interested in building a subdivision there at the
I
present
mean, we
time?
haven't got to that point yet.
Okay.
That's the hope, yeah.
Okay.
But it's owned by the city?
Correct.
Not, okay.
The 49.04, yeah.
This is a proposed housing development, or proposed to be a housing development in the future. That's the hope.
Yep.
Awesome.
So if somebody wants to put up a commercial business or another business, can they still do that if the city is willing to sell them the property?
This
Or
property is an R zone, R1 zone, so no, technically there wouldn't be any commercial on that unless the board rezones it, which would then again come through this board and then go to the board of Aldermen.
Motion approved.
I have a motion.
Second.
Second, roll call, please.
Gary Roth?
Yes.
Carl Kinski?
Yes.
Justin Donovan?
Yes.
Gina Bryant?
Yes.
Amanda Hutchings?
Yes.
Motion carries 503. That's all I got, folks.
That's the longest meeting, 9 minutes.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?